Welcome to the RA Selection Process Info video. My name is Brian, and I'm the Graduate Coordinator for the Staff Development and Services Office with ResLife.
My name is Kia, and I'm the coordinator for the Staff Development and Services Office with the Department of Resident Life.
Over the next few minutes, we'll review the benefits and responsibilities of the RA role, as well as some key application information and deadlines. If you have applied in the past, please note that the process this year is quite different than in recent years in order to safeguard for the health and safety of everyone involved in the RA selection process. Let's start with the Department of Resident Life's mission statement, excerpted here. This mission statement serves to ground the why we have RAs and why the RA role is so valuable. You'll see these themes show up often in the RA role.
What are the benefits of the RA role? The RA position is inherently a leadership role. Throughout your time as an RA, you'll develop an understanding of group dynamics and learn servant leadership. As you progress through the RA job, you'll get a better understanding of your leadership style. And you'll be able to take these leadership skills with you to nearly every future career and role. As an RA, you'll be asked to help mediate and resolve conflicts between your residents. You'll also serve as your staff's duty rotation, the frequency and exact details of which will vary by staff. When you're on duty, you'll be the first response to nearly any student crisis or issue in your area. If that sounds intimidating, don't worry. We'll train you thoroughly so that you'll be ready to handle nearly any situation, such as conflict resolution skills and how to manage complex, stressful situations. The RA job is inherently a customer service role. You will work alongside a diverse team of RAs, serving an even more diverse community. These customer service skills are widely applicable in roles beyond the RA position, and you'll likely find them an asset to you in many future career paths. Perhaps one of the most attractive benefits of the RA position is the remission of room and board, in which your on-campus housing and meal plan are both compensated. While this positional benefit is quite notable and helpful to most, it's important to remind you that the RA job should not be taken lightly, and therefore, room and board compensation should not be the only motivator for becoming an RA. The resident assistant role comes with serious responsibilities and time commitments that require you to do more than just the minimum effort for free room and board. Now let's talk about those time commitments and responsibilities of the RA role. The RA role is, on average, a 20-hour per week commitment. You're a student first, and then an RA, and then everything else. You must prioritize your RA responsibilities second only to your academics. You must limit your outside work, activities, extracurriculars, and commitments to 9 hours per week. You cannot student teach in your first semester of being an RA. The competing time commitments are too great. Additional responsibilities, such as break duty, are community specific and will be covered in further detail with your resident director supervisor. If invited, applicants must register for Groundwork in summer 2021. Groundwork is a non-credit, blended learning training that will include online video content and a day of in-person discussion sessions. The discussion sessions are tentatively scheduled for August 15th, 2021, just before summer RA training begins. The video content and discussion sessions will be launched with the invite notification.
Now that we've talked a bit about the benefits and time commitments of the RA role, let's also look at the responsibilities of an RA. There are 4 main pillars of RA responsibility, and we'll go through them one by one. A significant part of the RA role is centered on student interaction. You'll build relationships with your residents and help them get connected to your area and the larger university. You'll serve both as a conflict mediator and a conversation facilitator. Many RAs have said that the student and community elements of the RA role are the most meaningful and fulfilling. We like to say that RAs are architects of community. You'll help foster connections between your residents and develop an inclusive, welcoming environment in your area. Community building is not a one and done task, it's an ongoing process that happens throughout the entire academic year. As an RA, you'll be part of a team with the rest of your RA staff. Your staff team is part of a bigger team with the other RA staffs and the larger department and university. Developing a good rapport and strong sense of team with your fellow RAs and supervisor will be very valuable to you as an RA. The RA role is a job, and it comes with time commitments and responsibilities. Your ability to be timely and consistent with your work goes a long way to helping your team work smoothly. You may also, from time to time, be asked to help support larger community initiatives, like inter-area events, or even larger departmental or university activities, such as Fall Welcome, for example. At the start of each semester, you'll explain the residence hall and university policies to your residents, so they can all start the semester on the same page of understanding. You'll likely have to further explain or re-explain these policies as the semester progresses when students violate the policies. Holding students accountable to the policies they've agreed to live with helps them understand how poor choices affect both them and the larger community as a whole. By the nature of your position as an RA, students in your area will naturally look to you as a role model, and will likely take their cues from you about how to be a good community member. Therefore, it is crucial that you model the behaviors you want to see in your area so your residents emulate them. Being fair and consistent with policy enforcement is also vital. For example, it would be unfair to let your friends off the hook for policy infractions and then react harshly to other residents who violate the rules. Residents will notice this discrepancy very quickly, and it will quickly undermine the good work and respect you've built around the community. As an RA, you may also be privy to both private and sensitive conversations, situations, and moments. To respect each student, you must maintain confidentiality. We expect you to talk about things that happened with your resident director, but not with your RA staff, and certainly not with other residents or friends. The dining hall, as an example, is a notoriously terrible place to discuss incidents. Others may hear you, which will undermine the trust you've established with your residents, and will deeply affect your ability to continue to be a confident and an effective RA. In addition, you'll serve on your staff's duty rotation. The exact frequency and details of the duty role vary from staff to staff, but the premise is similar everywhere. When you are on duty, you are the point person for your building or community. You will be expected to promptly and effectively respond to duty calls or questionable situations in your area. Don't fret too much about this now. We'll train you to be ready to face nearly any crisis situation, and you'll know what to do to handle lots of issues when they come up. Here's a short list of qualities that good RA candidates tend to have. This is definitely not an exhaustive list, but it should help you get some idea of what we're looking for. We'll train you with additional leadership and communication skills, so it's okay if your experience may be somewhat limited in those categories. You should, however, see yourself in at least a few of these qualities, or be able to see yourself growing into them.
All right, now let's talk about the actual application process. The details of the application are similar to how they've been in the past. The application includes several open-ended essay questions. You must have attended the University of Maryland for at least a full semester to apply. You must have a cumulative GPA of at least 2.6 to apply. If you become an RA, you must maintain a cumulative GPA of at least 2.5 to remain in the position. You must be in good judicial and financial standing with the university. By nature of your position as an RA, you will be a role model to all of your residents, and it's therefore important that you remain in good judicial standing as a campus leader. As previously mentioned, you'll need to take the pre-service training known as groundwork. We'll provide you with additional details about that if you make it through the selection process. The application deadline is June 24th, 2021 by 4 p.m. We will not accept any late applications beyond this time. When you submit your application, it will be reviewed. Select candidates will be invited to sign up for an interview. If you are invited and do not sign up for an interview, you will not get interviewed and will not become an RA. Unlike previous years, this year there will be one single round of interviews. Select eligible candidates will be interviewed. The interview will be 40 to 50 minutes long, and you will be interviewed by a Resident Life professional staff member. To promote the health and safety of all candidates and interviewing staff, all interviews will be virtual. The interviews will be hosted on Zoom in breakout rooms, with one interview per breakout room. To ensure that you do not get stuck in the waiting room when you join the meeting, please ensure that you've signed into Zoom with your UMD account.
Finally, let's explore the RA selection process timeline. The application will open on June 10th, 2021 and be available at reslife.umd.edu/RA position. Please note that this web address is case sensitive. The application is due no later than June 24th at 4 p.m. We will not accept any late applications submitted past this time. Select candidates will be invited to sign up for an interview. If selected, you'll have from July 1st through July 8th to sign up for an interview. We will be conducting virtual interviews from July 14th through July 16th over Zoom. On July 23rd, we will email all candidates about their outcomes. Any candidate that makes it through the process will be provided with additional information about groundwork and other next steps. Most accepted RA candidates will also receive placement for the community they've been chosen.
If at any point during this application process you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us by phone at 301-314-5111 or by email at drlhr@umd.edu. That's the Department of Resident Life Human Resources. Our offices are located in 2100 Annapolis Hall, but COVID has changed our office hours and visiting policies, so please call before you stop by. There is lots of additional information for you to access at reslife.umd.edu/RA position. Again, please note that this web address is case sensitive. Thanks for listening, thanks for your interest in the RA position, and good luck in the RA selection process.